Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Minnesota versus USC college football matchup on Saturday, October 5th, 2024. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, college football Saturday. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. We've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at $15, go up to yearly packages, but regardless of what you buy, you can use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a long-term VIP style package. If that's you, just text the number you see on the screen. Just remember, these aren't one-game bailouts. These are long-term, and they are our most expensive premium packages. But let's get to it. Minnesota hosting USC. It's Big Ten college football action. Still trying to get used to USC playing these traditional Big Ten teams. It was Michigan, then Wisconsin, now on to Minnesota. I mean, what are they going to do when the winter starts and these Southern Cal boys start playing outside in places like Minnesota? Well, that's when it's going to get really, really interesting, and especially places like Wisconsin, Minnesota. These places get very, very cold. The thing is USC so far has held up pretty well against the Big Ten competition, losing that 3-point loss at Michigan, but beating Wisconsin last week, 38-21. Meanwhile, Minnesota coming off that loss in the Little Brown Jug game. They did cover and catch the back door. Of course, that onside kick, was it a recovery? Was it not a recovery? Maybe it was payback for last year's, Floyd or Rosedale game against Iowa, where the fair catch, no fair catch, right, type thing happened. But meanwhile, that was back-to-back losses now for the Gophers, who lost to Iowa and now to Michigan. When we look at the USC offense, pretty solid, 459.8 yards per game, puts them 28th in the nation overall. Yards per carry, 4.9, very solid stuff. Top half of the country, a little upper top half, 56th ranked. And, thing is, Lincoln Riley offenses, they're going to throw the ball, and they're going to throw it fairly efficiently. But the thing is that yards per completion, just 11.1 yards per throw. That's 98th in the country in QB rating. While we see USC throwing the ball, and of course that game against LSU to start the season, 63rd ranked in QB rating, which is a little surprising. And this Minnesota defense has really been very good against the pass. Number 1 in passing yards against in the nation, 96.8. And they are 7th best in completion percentage. Just yards per completion, 2nd best in the nation. Against the run, not quite as strong, but still middle of the pack. And it's, they've played a pretty tough schedule too. But like I said, 5th overall in the nation in yards allowed and 6th overall in the nation in yards per play at 4 yards. This is going to be a pretty good one, as we've got strength on strength. And then we've also got weakness on weakness, as USC's defense is much improved from what we've seen in the past. But, it's all relative, right? Because USC's defense has been a sieve. But against the pass, they've been very, very strong this year. Against the run, not quite as good, but pretty good on the rushing per attempt, type stuff. But yards per carry, 112th in the nation. So this one sets up to be a PJ Fleck style of game up against a Lincoln Riley style of game. And the Lincoln Riley style of game, the passing attack, try and find those quick strikes, try and find those openings in the secondary, let the running game, to keep them honest. Meanwhile, Minnesota going to try and possess the ball, use the entire play clock on every play. 3 down to a first down type thing, and just play keep away as long as they can. Keep the Gophers in it, giving themselves a chance to win it late. And I think that's the way that this one's going to set up. I think the game itself is somewhat of a coin toss. I'm going to take the points here with Minnesota, the generous points at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.